Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi and today I'm doing a makeup look. This is like the makeup look that I've been wearing a lot lately and that I was wearing throughout my marathon and my latest videos that a couple of you guys seem to like. I'm going to be using one product to apply my makeup, like one tool, and that's it. Like that's it, no brushes. My World Techniques sponge. This is very damp, like I wet it under the water, under the faucet, and just squeezed out excess, but it's very damp. And I'm going to be applying my entire face with this product. I'm doing this video not as like a challenge, but more so like for those of you that are interested in trying makeup or interested in, you know, doing your makeup but don't have all of the tools, don't have all of the brushes. You can use one thing, at least to get started. I'm using a new moisturizer and it is the HENRIKSEN Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. The sample size, I got it from Sephora and I'm like absolutely in love with it. It does feel mattifying on my skin. So I'm trying it out. I will keep you guys updated. This is like my third or fourth time trying this out and I'm absolutely in love with it underneath my makeup. And I'm also using the SKINDINAVIA makeup primer spray, and I'm gonna spray my face with it. This came in a sample size when I bought the SKINDINAVIA oil finishing control spray thing, full size, and I'm absolutely like, I really don't want to buy this like full size, but it has made a difference in how my makeup applies. I love it. I love this brand as well. So I don't want to talk too much. Let me just be quiet and like do my makeup. I'm going to put on my BECCA EVERMATTE Poreless Priming Perfector Primer. And these are a bunch of new things I haven't used before in my videos, but I just have been using them off screen. So I wanted to come and bring you guys an updated look on what I've been doing to my face. I put about a pea-sized amount on my back of my hand, and I really focus this in the areas that I get oily the most. And right here, girl, right here is my, that's the death of me. Then my chin would be next, but it's really like right here. I get so oily right there. My forehead is probably last. My forehead takes a while to get oily. I go ahead with the NYX Shine Control or Shine Killer primer, and I put this all over my face. And this is more like a silicone-y gel consistency. So I put it on the sides first, my cheeks first, and then I run it over the BECCA primer. I'm gonna go ahead and color correct, and I'm gonna use LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm using today, which gives me a super, it's a sample size. I have no shame, guys, like don't get it twisted, I have no shame. This is the ESTEE Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm still questioning buying it because I don't wear makeup all the time. So I'm just like, I don't want to buy this full foundation and just never barely use it. I probably use this little sample size like literally 3 times since I got the sample size. So why am I gonna buy the full thing? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna front with y'all. And I use like that much of it, and it's a little bit too dark for me. So I'm gonna mix it with this Infallible L'Oreal. Ciao. This L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. This was my favorite foundation for a while, but it's a little bit too light for me. So I'm gonna put like literally 1 drop in there. Hope you can see that. And use my finger to mix it up. Both of these foundations help you stay matte. I'm always looking for products for matte, for mattifying my skin. I have very oily skin. I literally love this sponge so much. I have never tried a beauty blender before. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I love this sponge and my brushes, which I use brushes a lot too, why am I gonna go out and buy a new product to put makeup on if I like what I put makeup on with right now, you know. I'm trying to not get caught up in the hype because this works just fine for me. The LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. This is my jam. I like to do this sometimes just to make sure that it's all mixed because, you know, this stuff is cheap and it can separate sometimes. So I'm gonna put on a bunch of concealer because you guys have been seeing me lately and I have been hella concealed. I've been liking the dramatic look. So I'm putting on a lot of concealer, probably more than I usually would. And I'm doing that whole snatched face thing. So I'm bringing it all the way up. If you guys don't know, when you bring concealer up like that, it gives you a more like a snatched face. I don't know how to describe it. Like a face. So we're going for that look. So I'm gonna snatch it up. Down my nose, top of my mouth, and I put some right here. Nothing on my forehead because I have a big forehead, so I don't like to really conceal too much. And I'm gonna take a clean side with like right here of the beauty blender of the Real Technique sponge and just start blending. I'm using the black opal deluxe finishing powder in the color medium. I use the flat side of the sponge, stick it in there. A lot is gonna come out. I'm just gonna pat it onto my face, and I use this one dip for everything. So I set under my eye, you can see me, and I'm doing my nose and right here. I do everything, and I push it into the crease of my nose right here because, child, this is always giving me problems with the oiliness, and this powder definitely helps with oiliness. And whatever's left, put it on my lids to also obviously set that concealer that I put on my lids. You see how I didn't put too much on? You see how it's not like a big cakey looking powder area? I just pushed it in, pressed it into my skin, so it just leaves a nice light look. Now what I'm gonna do is apply my contour powder. I'm not gonna cream contour today. You could definitely do that with this sponge, but I just don't feel a need to. I'm going to get my black Radiance contour palette and find a clean spot on, so right here is clean spot, and I'm gonna dip it into the contour powder. Literally, like it's really that simple. This side, I'm just tapping it. I'm not rubbing it because it's a sponge, and rubbing can be like streaky and make all kinds of mistakes. So I just filled in my brows with the ColourPop pencil, just off camera, just literally just filled them in. I don't do anything crazy to my brows. I don't use concealer on my brows. I'm just super lazy, so I just fill them in real quick. And my favorite brow product right now is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Espresso. And I just use this in the front of my brows to give me some more hairs popping off. And I think it makes it look more natural. It makes my eyebrows look more like hair, because the pencil can sometimes make it look like it's drawn on. So when you put a little bit of eyebrow mascara or anything, clear brow mascara, whatever, it can make it look like hair. My eyes. So quickly, I'm going to take my Morphe 35 O palette. I don't know. This is a Morphe palette. I'll put in the comments in the description box. It's the nude natural Morphe palette. I'm gonna take the tip like this, one of these like cleaner. Oh, right here, perfect. This clean side right here, and I'm gonna dip it into these two chocolate browns. Right? I just messed up my palette, and I'm going to put it on my eyes to kind of like give my eyes some definition. I'm actually gonna mix these two, this dark brown and this milk chocolate brown. And you see I have it on the tip of this. And I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid all over. I feel like this gives my face some definition. It goes with the contour color. You can definitely use your contour color to do this. I like it to be a little bit darker than my contour color. I think it just looks super romantic. I don't know why I said romantic, but I just think it looks super like sexy, to be honest, like sultry. So that's why I do it like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't want to go all the way up because you don't want to mess up the top right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter right there. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. That's what we're looking like, guys. The next thing we're gonna do is to set the rest of our face, and I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 16-hour powder. I'm trying to not use products that test on animals anymore. I have been getting out of that for a while now, but I've had these. This is like a literally hit pan. I've had this forever, and it really is a good color, so I'm going to use it up because I paid for it. Like, you know, throwing it away isn't going to help anybody. So I use the back end. I only put the orange corrector on this part, and it's barely anything on this part. Like, you can see it, but so I'm going to dip it into here. And I'm going to pack it on my face, child. And I'm going to use this part to blend as well. I'm packing it on. I'm covering up these excess dark spots. And I'm also covering up, I'm kind of blending the lines between my contour and my highlights. Yeah, honey. I'm just packing this powder on my face. I think it's pretty cool that you can use these sponges to do a lot of stuff. I really like that about them. I think it makes them super versatile. And you can do, like I just did, a full face of makeup. And the last thing we're gonna do is put on a highlighter. So you find you a clean spot on the sponge. Mine would probably be right here. So I'm gonna fold it so the clean spot is showing. Get my Black Radiance contour palette and go ahead and get in that highlight, honey. Get in that highlight. I dip it in the highlight like so. I'm just gonna pat it on where I would normally highlight. Nothing crazy. This is a very, very natural highlight, and I love that for daytime. I never wear this palette at night because I love to have like a really popping highlight at night. But I love this palette for the daytime. NYX Double Exposure Mascara. It comes in two parts. You put on the mascara, then some fibers, mascara again, and you look like you got on lashes, honey. So now I'm gonna spray my face with the SKINDINAVIA, the makeup finishing spray and oil control. This stuff, girl. I'm gonna take this LA Colors lip liner in the color Chocolate and just quickly line my lips. And now I'm going to put on this MAC lipstick in half and half. This is my old favorite. I have had this lipstick for years. So you can leave it like this. I think it looks so good. You can leave it like this. I like to put this Sephora Glossy Gloss on top. This is in the color Chestnut Cream. And that's the end of my video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below any more video suggestions. And what do you think of this beat with one product, with one tool, with my Real Techniques blending sponge thing. Let me know what you guys think of this makeup look, and I will see you in the next video. This is like my go-to look. If I have makeup on, this is usually what I look like. lately. This is just how I've been looking if I'm wearing makeup. So let me know what you guys think of it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if it's your first time seeing me as usual. And I will see you in the next one.